So benchmark indices did open on a positive note today, and this was clearly mirroring firm cues from the global markets. However, actually, we did see a sharp plunge in intraday trade, with the Nifty and the Sensex falling nearly 0.8% basis Monday's closing. You have all the sectors that have ended in the negative, except the PSU Bank Index and the metal sector. In fact, it was the metal sector that came to the rescue as well, on the back of China announcing stimulus measures, which would be positive. If you talk about PSU banks as well, they were the top losers in terms of Monday's session, and today they saw some bit of buying that did emerge. Oil marketing companies declined as well on the back of the way Brent prices have been panning out. Sugar stocks rose as well because sugar prices have risen to a 12-year high. So that sector was in focus. If you talk about overall broader markets, they mirrored large cap peers as well. So you had the mid cap and the small cap index, which ended 0.5% lower. A 500 points cut in terms of the Sensex, whereas a 160 points cut in terms of Nifty 50 is what we saw. Taking a look at the top gainers, you had names like Tata Steel, Coal India, Hindalco, Tata Consumer, as well as SBI Life. Whereas on the losing end, you had names like Apollo Hospital, Adani Enterprises, SBI Life, Cipla, and Aisha Motors. Aditya Birla Fashion was in focus as well on the back of the block deal. Dream Folk Services recovered on the back of earnings. Wellspun recovered after a recovery was seen in terms of earnings as well. Talking about broader markets, Wellspun India, Bajaj Consumer, Asta DM, Newgen, Amber, these were few of the top gainers in trade today. Whereas on the losing end, you had names like Vector Food, Jubilant Pharma, Team Lease, as well as Data Patterns. So clearly, a lot of stock-specific action is what we've seen. However, in terms of where markets are concerned, whether this downtick will continue or not is what we need to wait and watch.